Tina, and I am going to do a tutorial for you on one of my favorite floor work sequences that a lot of you have been asking me about. So we'll get started on the floor, obviously. It helps with your knee pads for this. I guess you don't really need them. No, you don't, but if you want them, that's fine too. So I like to, well, I'm just going to show you the sequence and then we'll go over it, just so you know what I'm talking about. So it goes like this. That last part wasn't part of it, but that little slinky flow is the sequence. So I like to start on my forearms here. So this is what it looks like because I'm facing you this way, so I'm going to show it to you from the side. I'm resting on my right forearm. My hips are turned over towards the right side, or my knees, and I'm like propping myself up with tinted fingers on my left hand. So I'm kind of throwing my body to the right side. Well, not throwing, but leaning. So I'm going to lean on that right forearm. Right leg drops onto the floor, left leg extends. I'm pushing away with this left arm. And I'm going to do a full leg twirl here. So I'm thinking about my leg as internally rotated, right? So the inner thigh is going out from under me. Does that make sense? So it's not like this, it's like this. So leg internally rotated. I'll bend the knee so the heel comes towards the butt. And then as I do this, I'm drawing a circle with the knee. And then my foot will windmill. See what I did there? So bend towards the butt. Open, extend towards the other side. So now I'm in this like half split variation. Hello. Very regal pose. I'll extend my right leg as I twist my way over to the other side. So now I'm leaning onto my left forearm. My right leg will come all the way around. I'm pushing away with my right arm now. And think about full circles here. So like we just did a full circle with the left leg, both legs. Now the right leg will also come around in a circle. From here, you kind of have to adjust yourself onto the floor. So my right fingertips will tint out in front of me. My left arm will slide straight underneath me. So I'm like leaning on the floor because I'm getting ready to get my hips up and over my head. So I have to think about my foundation. I can't do it from here. So my left arm is going to extend from under me because now we're going into a shoulder roll variation. So now I'm pretty much just laying on the floor on my left shoulder. I'm pushing down with my head and my shoulder. My right leg, oh, actually no, that's not right. My right leg will, so it just came around in the circle and I'm using that momentum to swing it up into the air, but at the same time I'm pushing away with that left knee onto the floor. So my hips lift. And then again, I'm circling that right leg around, straightening the left knee, and now I'm in this shoulder stand with straddle legs, right? Need a second. Okay. And then from there, again, you're drawing another circle. So from here, we draw another circle with the legs. So the left one will go up. So now we're in a split, but my right leg comes a little bit more behind me, even though it was in front of me before. So we were here, so we were here, right? I'm pushing away from the floor, left leg lifts, right leg goes back. So now I'm in the split variation. And then I'm gonna crawl myself under my head, or under my right arm. So I'm rolling really just on my left side of my head and my shoulder, twirling myself around and lowering the body down. Okay, so we'll do it again. So you can start on your butt. Maybe I should show you from a different side. Yeah, I'll show you from this side just so you can get like a different idea of how it would look in space, if it didn't make sense before. So from here, tip over towards the right side. I'm laying on my right forearm. Left leg kicks out. I make a circle with the knee. Left foot splays out towards the other side of the room. I can now extend my right leg. I'm leaning on my backyard, kind of on both forearms now. My left leg will bend as my right leg comes up and around, draws a circle on the floor or an arc. Left leg, left arm extends, push my weight up, come into a split, crawl under the arm, and lower down. Maybe I'm not explaining this crawling under the arm well enough. So you want to think about, again, rolling just on the shoulder and the left side of the head and looking underneath the right forearm. I like to have a little bit of pressure into my right foot on the ground, just so I'm not like putting all the weight onto my head and my shoulders. So I have this little like doorway here, and while I'm in the split, see how my left foot or my right foot is still pressing onto the ground as I crawl my head under that doorway, and now I'm rolling on to my backside. So I look like this now, right? So this is just a, as if you're going into like a back roll variation. And then from here, legs meet, and you just lower down. Sometimes it helps to break it up the opposite way to really fully understand everything. So like I just said, here, here. Imagine crawling back under.